Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse One here. Almost didn't do a video today. Very, very miserable weather today. Rain all day, had a little bit of hail. It's going to be going down to about 27 degrees tonight. We've been in the 40s all day. Just not a very pleasant day. So anyway, and then I was reading a couple things and I was thinking about a couple things, and I was kind of compelled to do this video. So I wanted to do this video for you guys and kind of talk about stuff. I want you to know, anybody out there that's watching, you're not alone, okay? With everything that has been going on around our country, the United States, around the world, New York State in particular, obviously, New York State has been hit the worst with everything that has been happening so far. And I just want people to know, I mean, it can be very overwhelming, and I totally get it. It can be very, very stressful, and I get that as well. I had done my live stream last night, and I just wanted to clarify something, and somebody had made a comment, and so I wanted to, I like to try to, a lot of times, instead of just replying, I'll try to address comments, some things that stand out to me on here. And so this one I wanted to address on here. The lady had said, well, and I was talking about in my video how people with mental health issues, with everything that is going on, is, that it's harder on them, and they, have issues and stuff like that. And this woman took my comment, and for her interpretation, which I'm not, like I said, I'm not being critical, but she said, I felt like you were, downgrading people that are on antidepressants and stuff like that, which was not the case. That's not what I was trying to do. So if you took it that way, I apologize. And I'm going to tell you what, I very rarely will come on here and apologize, I'll be honest with you. Because I usually stand by exactly what I say, but I think she misinterpreted what I said. So that's why I wanted to say that, because it's like, we all have issues. And I don't care who it is out there. Anybody, if you're watching these videos, we all have issues in our lives. We all have things that cause us stress. We all have things that make us unhappy. But at the same time, I think, and this is where a lot of people lose sight of things, there's a lot of things in life that can give us joy and make us happy and make us smile. I had a friend of mine that's been through a lot, and she posted a picture today. And she was smiling in the picture. It was just so nice to see, and so I replied to her on that, and and it's been a struggle for her, and I'm not going to get into whatever she's gone through, but we've all gone through something. We've all gone through pain. If you've lived long enough, you've gone through some sort of pain in your life. But I think what I really wanted to let people know with this video today is you're not alone. You're really not. There's people out there to care about you. There's, and not always family. I'll be honest with you. It's not always going to be family. It can be friends. It can be acquaintances. You'd be surprised where people will be there to help you out and reach out to you. And it's so, so important to realize there are people out there to care about you. And I want you to remember this too. There are things to smile about. Even when we're at our worst and we are at our most down and depressed, there's things to smile about. If you have children, all right, sometimes your kids are going to be great kids, and sometimes they're not, okay? Maybe they don't give you the recognition or respect that you think that you deserve, and that's hard. That's hard. I'm going to tell you right now, as a parent, you can do everything right and still have that child turn on you. It happens. And it's, the way I always looked at things was this. I'm going to do everything right in my power by my children. Okay, and anybody that knows my channel, has watched my channel, knows how I feel about my children. But the way you have to do things, realistically, is you do everything that you can, you raise them right, you try to do the right thing by your kids. When they go off into the world, they got to make their mistakes. They got to fall down and go through crap, and they might turn their back on you. All you can do as a parent, realistically, is be there. That's all you can do. Be there when they fall down. Help them brush off. Give them support. Now, there's any myriad of things that are going to happen in that child's life. Okay, bad relationships, loss of job, or whatever. Sometimes it'll be their fault. Sometimes it won't. Okay, but regardless if it's their fault or not their fault, be there for support. And we need to be there for supporting of each other. But again, there's many, many things in life to be happy about. I'm going to tell you what, and I'm going to break it down really, really simple as I can for people. And I want you to take this to heart. Now, there's a lot of people out there going through things emotionally and are wanting to give up on life and say, screw it, I can't do it anymore. This is horrible. This is hard. Okay, and I'm gonna give you an example of something, and then I'm gonna break this down first. Okay, and this is what I tell people. If you can get up by yourself in the morning, out of bed, okay, all by yourself, then you walk into the bathroom and you can use the toilet by yourself, okay? Then you go back into your room and you get dressed by yourself. Now you walk out of your bedroom dressed, you come into the kitchen, you grab yourself something to eat, you sit down and you eat your meal by yourself, okay? Then you go get your car keys, or you get on the bus, or whatever transportation that you have, and you go wherever you're going to go. You're not having a good day. You're not having a good day. You're having a great day. There are so many people out there that cannot do those simple things that we all take it for granted, that we just feel entitled that, I should be able to do this, and I can do this, and I don't have to rely on anybody. You're having a great day if you can do those things, okay? That's something to think about. And I'm going to give you an example of something. Took care of a young man. He is still alive. He's got a tremendous, tremendous amount of medical issues. He was in an automobile accident at 5 years old. And he was a normal little boy. Okay? After that automobile accident, they were hit by a dump truck. He, for the rest of his life, and like I said, he is still alive, has been paralyzed from the neck down. And on a ventilator. So he has to breathe through with a ventilator. So he can't survive without that ventilator. He's paralyzed from the neck down. So from the age of 5 years old, and now he's in his 30s, okay, he's been paralyzed that way. I have never seen a person so loving, so grateful, so appreciative of life. This young man paints with his mouth. They put the paintbrush in his mouth and he paints using his mouth. Loves to go to concerts. Reba McEntire was his favorite until, what's her name? Underwood came along, and then she became his favorite. Loves Toby Keith, Jason Aldean, and he's painted all these people, okay? Just whenever when I was taking care of him, and I took care of him off and on for years, and I still go and visit him, whenever I was having a bad day or feeling sorry for myself, because we all get there, folks, we do. Every one of us gets there, and I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I would be in that position, I would look at what that young man has gone through, and realized how blessed and how fortunate that I am, and that really gives me a lot of appreciation for life. Because if you can have somebody that is dealt that hand at 5, okay, and now the rest of his life, he will have to have continuous care around the clock. Put a tremendous strain on his mother. His mother has been through a ton, having to deal with that. A lot of stress, a lot of pressure, and that's her life, okay? Her life stopped at that point, because she became the primary caregiver. She is his primary advocate. I give her a tremendous amount of respect because of what she's sacrificed. And a lot of people don't think so, but as a parent, yeah, she's sacrificed a lot. And I know some of you are going to say, well, that's her child, she should do that. Well, that's great, but you know what? I see facilities full of people that somebody should have taken care of them, but they don't. Okay, so it's just like the gentleman that I took care of for 17 years. All right, his wife could have very, very easily put him in a facility because he was a vegetable. Okay, she kept him at home. She worked a full-time job, and in the evening hours, she was his caregiver in the evening. So she worked all day. Well, when I first started there, I did 2 10-hour shifts a week, during the week, and then I did, after I was there for, I think it was 8 years, 8 or 9 years. Then I was full time because the other nurse had retired, and then for the next, until I hit 17 years, so it was either 8 or 9 more years, I did full time days for them. I did 5 10-hour days a week, and but anyway, every evening when she came home from work, then she had to take care of her husband. I can't even begin to tell you how much respect I had for her as well. Okay, um, you know, but she smiled. She watched her children get married. I watched her children get married. I watched her kids have kids. It was pretty wild. When you're with a family that long and you see, you know, the life continues. Life is always going to continue. But I'll tell you what. I just want people to know that even with everything bad that's going on, none of us are alone. You're not alone. So if there's somebody that you can reach out to, I don't care. I'll be honest with you. I don't care if it's me that you reach out to. If you can talk to somebody and get through whatever you're going through, that's what you need to do. Life sucks sometimes, and like I said, I will never say that it doesn't. But I'll tell you what, there's so many blessings out there and so many good things. Like look at this one here. All right, this is the most loving cat I have ever had in my life. All she wants is attention. She wants you to love her and pet her. And, she's a wonderful, wonderful cat. And we got her at the pound. She actually picked us. She was reaching through her cage. She was a year old. And the reason that the people got rid of her was, it said right on the cage, cat needs too much attention. And I thought at the time, really? Cat needs too much attention? She is. She's terrible. I am not going to lie. Very, very demanding of her attention. She wants to be up your butt every minute. But you know what? That kind of love, this kind of love, it's the most precious, beautiful thing that you could possibly have. Caring for an animal, so you're not alone. It's not about just you. Having that animal to care for. I don't care if it's a cat, a snake, a rat, a dog, whatever the case may be. They rely on you, and that's a responsibility as well. But it's a wonderful responsibility, and animals are just they're very enjoyable, and they give a lot. I can remember I was doing a video one day, and I'll never forget this. I was really upset. I was sitting outside at the picnic table, and I was doing this video, and I was very, very upset. I was very distraught. And Buddy came up on the picnic table and started rubbing on me and demanding attention. That cat knew I was upset, and he was offering his love to me to help calm me down. Now, at the time, I was petting him and stuff like that, and I didn't even think about it, but it calmed me down. And I had somebody mention it in the video, and I went back and I watched that video again, and I went, that is amazing. That is amazing to me that animal sensed that I was hurting and I was upset, and it came to comfort me. So, when I tell you guys, when I say we're all in this together, I truly, truly mean that. We really, truly are all in this together. And I just want you guys to know you're not alone. No matter what your situation is, what you're going through, there are people out there to care, And I think everybody out there, anybody that's watching this video, not only can you make a difference in somebody's life, your life is worth living, and it has meaning. And I know a lot of people don't think that they do, but you really, truly do. The influence that you have on somebody can make a difference in their lives, can make a difference. You may not even know it. And that's the kind of the neat thing, too. It's like I've talked about before, going to the grocery store or the mall or whatever, and seeing somebody, and you like the way that they're dressed, or you like their haircut, or, whatever jewelry that they have on, or whatever the case may be. And you just walk up to them and you say, you know what? I really like the way your hair is. It looks really nice on you and it really suits you. Or I really like your outfit. You look really nice in that outfit. And then you walk away. You're not trying to hook up. You're not trying to get a date. You're just giving that compliment freely. And it's amazing that free gift that you just gave to that person make the difference in their day. And I think that that's really important. I really do. So I really wanted to just kind of sit down, do this video. I hope you guys are enjoying the fire too. Got the fire going here. It's definitely, it's that kind of night here at the homestead. We got a couple more cold days, and then the weather is going to basically do a 180 on us, and we're going to be in the 70s. So it's really weird. I think by Friday we're going to be at 71 or something like that. It's just, it's very, very bizarre weather. So, but anyway, like I said, guys, none of you are alone, and you are important. Your life's important. And I want you to take that time and smile. Look at the things. Reflect. Reflect on the things that make you happy. And focus on that. Let's not focus on the negativity. Let's not focus on, it's just, people get so caught up. And I do too. And I'll be honest with you. I mean, I'm very, very strongly opinionated. And I've been very honest about that, and I have my opinions and stuff like that. And when I was, here, hold on a second, baby girl. I'm really too warm. When I was talking in my live stream, and I used somebody in the comments as an example, well then of course I was accused of attacking that person. And that wasn't what I was trying to do. I was trying to use that as an example. But again, everybody's going to have their own interpretation of stuff. They really truly are. And how you present yourself, how you talk, how you say something, 10 people can watch it, and 10 people are going to get 10 different interpretations of what you just said. So that's something to think about as well. But I really wanted to do this video again, just to say you're not alone. You're really not. You are not alone. Okay? There's people that care about you. There's people that look up to you. There's people that you make a difference in their lives. And please, just, look at those outlooks. Look at the positive stuff. If you start looking at the positive things in your life, it's amazing how it changes your mood. If you focus on the negativity, what's going to happen? Negative stuff will happen, right? If you bring that negativity into your life, negative things happen. If you get rid of that negativity and go with positivity and look at positive things, it's amazing how your life will change. I'm going to tell you what, guys, and I've said it many, many, many times. I have been very, very blessed in my life. Very, very blessed. I've met some fantastic people. Just wonderful people in my life, and people that make me whole as a human being. And in being able to do what I do here, get on here and talk to you guys, and when people tell me that I make a difference in their lives, that really means a lot to me. It really does. Because it's like, if I can influence you in a positive way, that's what it's all about. For me, you know what I mean? It's like, and so, just wanted to share that with you today, and I wanted to talk about that. So, that's all, so I hope, this has been refreshing, just something different, a different video, but, I hope you liked it, okay, and, please reflect, think of the positive things, and there's so many, there's so many, the smell of flowers, after a nice rainstorm, I don't care if you're in a city or you're in a country, after a nice rainstorm, the smell of that ozone in the air, and how it's so fresh, going out at night and looking at the stars. Just little silly things like that are just so wonderful. It's amazing. It really, really is. So anyway, guys, I've been going on for a while, so I am going to jump off of here. I hope everybody's doing well. I really, really do. And remember, again, you are not alone. You really aren't. There's so many people that you can make a difference in their lives. And if you say to me when I do this video, and then I say, well, I'm all by myself and I have no one, that was your choice, okay? You can choose to get involved in things where you're around people, where you can have that positive influence. So make that choice. Choose to be positive. It's amazing what will happen. That whole pay it forward thing, that's what it's all about. Making a difference, inspiring other people. It's important. It really, really is. So anyway, guys, I am going to jump off here for now. Remember, we are all in this together. That really, really is important, and I want people to think about that. We are a huge family all around the world, and that's the important thing. Like-minded people with a goal, a dream, a focus. And if we work together, there is no stopping us. And the positive energy that we can put out there and the difference that we can make, unbelievable. Really, truly unbelievable. So, also remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really, really important that we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. That's so important as well. Let them know, because it really makes a difference. It really, truly does. Also remember, guys, STD. I love the acronym. People are going to go STD if you've never watched one of my videos before. Stand for step, thing, and day. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do in life, whatever you're trying to accomplish, again, it doesn't always have to be about prepping. It doesn't always have to be about living off grid. Whatever your heart's desire is, whatever you're trying to follow, your dream and your passion, I encourage you to do that. Follow that dream, because that's what life is all about. It really is. Don't listen to negativity. Don't listen to people that tell you you can't accomplish this, because there's people out there that are going to tell you what you cannot do. Prove them wrong. Show them. And you don't even have to go back later and go, see, I told you. You can just say, hey, here we go. People said I couldn't do it, but guess what? Here I am. So do it, okay? So anyway, guys, I'm out of here for now. I hope everybody's having a great night, and I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.